card decipher. That killed the momentum. I believe Akanichi started the match really strongly. He was in the verge of getting the goal. But then, once that red card came in, the entire plan changed. The entire dynamic of his attacking method changed. And he had to play a little deeper. And with playing deeper, you know the other team is going to press you real hard. And Indra Sugandhi got the opportunity and he took it really well. And let's see what is going to happen in this match as we reset everything again. As we know, Persib Bandung already has the first win, and all they need to do is to win the next one to get the 3 points. But will we see that happening? Or Chonburi FC Akanichi is going to show us what he can do with 11 players on the field.
Well, that was a nice quick pass, tiki-taka if you want to call it. However, when going into the penalty area, the defenders for team Persib Bandung has already came back home. So thus, the amount of white shirts in the D box is just too many and the cross was easily cut out. With that foul, we can see for team Persib Bandung flies it in a corner. Ooh, far post. Almost, Matt. Almost going to the back of the net. However, it just did not connect earlier on, Matt.
Yeah, those are the kinds of opportunities that we can see Indra Sugandhi is trying to take advantage on. When he gets a set piece, he knew that, that is going to be a good goal scoring opportunity, and never ever take these kind of opportunities for granted. You need to take 100%. And I believe Indra Sugandhi has been doing the job perfectly so far. Even in the first match, we saw there was a mistake by the defenders, and he took it absolutely well. And in this match, we see him doing that again. But right now, we see a big chance for Akanichi, and that is going to be a corner for the player. And let's see what are the stakes for Chonburi FC of Thailand. Swings one in, and the ball is headed away. But still, it's not done yet again. Akanichi waiting for Persib Bandung players to arrive to press him. And this time we see him making a pass. And Akanichi is not going to find the player that he needs inside the box with that pass decipher.
Yep, I agree, Matt. I mean, it's almost like a chess game, a mental game, and a mistake maybe for Persib Bandung goes in. Oh my goodness. It was through the middle. When we were talking about mind game and chess game, we see how our good friend from team Persib Bandung, Indra Sugandhi, finds an opening in between the two defenders. It breaks them apart, and with that nice through ball, a good finishing came up. Matt, 13 minutes, and it's always a beautiful, beautiful one.
Yeah, seems like a good start for Persib Bandung over there. As usual, I told you that is Haifa. We know Indra Sugandhi has been really deadly inside the box. His decision making has been top notch so far, and hence why we see, even though Chonburi started the match a little bit much better, but unfortunately the decision making has been with Indra Sugandhi, and that's why he scored, and that's why Persib Bandung team is ahead right now. But it's still a long way to go. Let's see how Chonburi FC will respond from this. But then we see instantly the ball is being stolen away by Indra Sugandhi. Persib Bandung trying to find the space that they need to make the pass there, but then with that tight space, there's no way in, and no way in again for Chonburi FC. We see Akanichi loses the ball again, and this time the ball is with the likes of Persib Bandung. You can see the focus on Indra Sugandhi, pushed away by the defender, and we see Akanichi coming through, although it's just 19 minutes, and here comes Akanichi, and that is not going to give him any sorts of space to go for a shot. Well blocked decipher. 3 defenders sandwiched the entire striker that came through in.
Well, that's the thing for Akanichi. I believe Akanichi can get one more goal. However, Matt, the problem is right now is getting the striker to run at the right moment. You see, just now he got sandwiched. Imagine if he made his run a little bit earlier, he can beat the last defender, not in an offside position, but at least get the acceleration first compared to the centre back. So if Akanichi can just calm down, just maintain, possibly he can equalize. However, just do not do some silly mistake right there, because Indra Sugandhi, if he sees a mistake, he will take full advantage, man.
Yeah, that's what he's been doing, that is, but that is the special thing about him, you know. When opportunity arrives, he takes it perfectly. And right now, Chonburi FC on the attack. And here comes the team from Thailand. But unfortunately, the ball is still with Chonburi FC, who has the idea inside the box. Maybe can go for a cross, but unfortunately, again, it is an offside call by the linesman. That's the good call, actually, the Cypher. You saw him
two
running.
players is offside.
Yeah, 2 players is offside there. And this time we see Indra Sugandhi maybe might want to add another goal from this position. There's players running on the top. Here comes Persib Bandung, Indra Sugandhi inside the box. Still Indra Sugandhi maybe could not get the touch on the ball with the header, as the jumping effort was not enough by the attacking player. And Chonburi FC are running forward, trying to get the first goal that they need. But that is too much, Disciple. That is too much.
Too much, too powerful and overzealous in my point of view. But Matt, it's actually a bit interesting because, as you know, in this game, you can actually put your players accordingly to where you want them and what role you want to play in them. So in this position in midfield, in the previous game, we see a lot of direct football being played by the players. But this time around, as you know, Chonburi FC Akanichi is a very seasoned player. Indra Sugandhi is a very intelligent player. So he likes to do a build-up and not to play long and wasted ball. So is there a chance that if you might suddenly switch that tactic from short to maybe a little bit of long ball, maybe you have productive attacks?
Yeah, you can do that, Decipher, and maybe right now he might go for the shot there, but then was well defended again. But yes, Decipher, talking about short passes to long passes, yes, that might work actually, but then we also need to give a little bit of a focus on how the opposition defenders are going to react to that. By looking at the defense, it has been solid for both sides, but what makes the difference is the decision making of the attacker. And we can see it belongs to Indra Sugandhi, where he knows how to move his player in the box. He knows how to take the chance. He knows how to turn things around. He knows how to convert 50-50 chances. And that's what separates you from an ideal attacker compared to the other one. And right now, we see the veteran running forward again. And this time, can we see Chonburi FC get the goal that they need? This could be a chance. And maybe right now, here comes Akanichi. Well saved by the goalkeeper, but Decipher, that's a warning again.
Yep, another warning, another signal of intent that I ain't going to give up. I will not stand down and I will keep on coming until I get that equalizer. Good effort by Akanichi from a team Chonburi FC. Floats it central. However, there was a big contact in my point of view. It was a very, very heavy physical sound, but it was no foul given by the referee. 2 minutes of extra time. We will go into second half. Again, only 1 goal scored by Persib Bandung, which is Indra Sugandhi earlier on. But Matt, 50-50 possession, 2 total shots, 1 each on target, but only 1 goal difference, Matt.
Yeah, and if you ask me, Decipher, the match is pretty much balanced actually, except for the decision making from the players. I feel like Chonburi FC still can make the equalizer, still can make a comeback, still can shock everyone that's watching right now. But let's see if he's able to do that. But here comes Indra Sugandhi, and the last touch. He was basically trying to look for the striker inside the box. But then we see the arrival of the defender was much more faster. But Indra Sugandhi, what a beautiful feat there. And unfortunately, could not hold it on longer anymore. 2 players up against 1 player. Of course, we are not going to get past there. Going to sandwich you in between. And this time, Indra Sugandhi gets the possession again. Seems like both teams wants to score goals. Both teams wants to get their names on the score sheet again. And maybe right now, Indra Sugandhi could not get it through. Well defended by Akanichi, the veteran Decipher.
Yeah, Akanichi is working so hard. An opening in the middle. There is a runner in the middle, but the pass was so late. The pass was a little bit too late. And I believe Indra Sugandhi saw that there was a guy in the blue shirt, which is unmarked. Thus, he falls back to close the door. A little bit unlucky for Chonburi FC. A little bit too late for Akanichi. But again, Akanichi is showing his vision, showing his anticipation, but in that final third, Persib Bandung defended with all their might in the penalty area right now, over the top chip, but the ball went so far away. No trouble by the goalkeeper. And let's just say, Matt, even if there is no, he took a touch, I believe, by the last defender just now.
Yep.
Even if there was no touch, the ball actually went out anyway, just to be safe, Matt.
Yeah, but there you go.
Whoa! Matt, how would that happen?
This is a classic tactic in eFootball, actually, Decipher. We have seen this many times. And there you go, near post headers coming through. And it seems like Persib Bandung, Indra Sugandi, is just showing why he is the top man in this match. Oh boy, Decipher. We were just talking about something, but a goal just happened to be coming through and we did not see that coming actually. But what a goal. 2-0, Persib Bandung on top.
Well, the thing that spooked me the most, Matt, is because of the fact that the defender accidentally pushed his own keeper. And but before that, we see Akanichi try to break through again. Almost could not break that line of defense. It's so solid at the back. That corner, literally, it was a self-inflicting wound in my book, Matt, because the defender pushes his own keeper away, thus giving room for the striker to jump very, very high. And as you mentioned, it was a classic type of goal, 2-0, and it is a beautiful one, Matt.
Yeah, that's a really good goal by Indra Sugandi. Will we see him add another one, maybe for the third one? And here comes Indra Sugandi, and that's the goal that he needs to make it 3-0. And boy, what a goal by Indra Sugandi. And there you go, the champion of Batam Cup Indonesia, champion of Piala Governor Jawa Barat. And here we go again, showing himself why he is a champion after all. What a goal, what a pass, and that's how you score.
Wow. I thought that was an offside, man. I really thought that was an offside, but it seems like the timing of the run was absolutely spot on. The timing of the pass was laser perfect, and that's finishing, well, there's nothing more you can ask about it. When you have an empty goal, all you need to do is just put the ball at the back of the net. However, we see the veteran, which is Akanichi, is not giving up. Situation might be very difficult, but maybe to get one more back, he does claw one more back. Instant response by the Blue Sharks. At the 70th minute, with 20 minutes left, you only need 2 more goals, man. Only 2 more goals for the Blue Shark, which is Chonburi FC, man.
Yeah, but right now, Disciple, I feel the pressure is still going to be on Akanichi because he needs 2 more goals. On the other side, Persib Bandung, Indra Sugandi knows that he needs to score another 1 more goal for him to feel the pressure. So for him to feel that, he can avoid by putting on a solid defense or by playing back 5 or trying to stay compact in his defense and making his players to play more deeper compared to how they have been performing earlier on. But right now, let's see what are going to be the tactical changes for both teams. On the other side, we can see Chonburi FC are basically rushing forward to get the second goal in. But there you go, another solid defense display by Persib Bandung. This is where things are going to be a little bit more tactically challenging for both sides. They do not want to cause errors. They do not want to lose the ball cheaply again. And here comes Chonburi FC. Maybe he might go for the third one, but unfortunately that's an offside.
We are offside by a mile away. 2 players for Team Chonburi FC was flagged offside by the linesman. 15 minutes left. We have seen comebacks in this tournament. We have seen drama and we have seen heartbreaks. But could there be a better game? Oh, look at this. Maybe for goal number 2. Maybe to pull it. Oh my goodness, but the follow-up is there. And this time around, the follow-up does comes around. What goes around does come around. 3-2. And we are now chasing ever closely for an equalizer, Matt.
Oh, you know what's the interesting part right now, Decipher? Chonburi FC still has the time to get that equalizing goal. Because on this side, we can know that the pressure is going to be much more stronger on Persib Bandung, Indra Sugandi. I'm really really looking forward how Indra Sugandi is going to hold on to the pressure right now, because he knows that it is just one goal away to square everything up. And we know the veteran is up for the challenge. The veteran is up for the hunt for the goal number 3. Will that happen or not? That's the next question.
And shout out to our supporter Varif Pacharapon, who is supporting team Chonburi FC, giving some moral support in the chat group. Only need one more goal for this team from Thailand to break the momentum. Offside given. Oh, yeah. Almost just a foot away. Indra Sugandi needs to calm down, or should I say, do not do any silly mistake, man.
Yeah, not to do any sorts of, ball losing possession kind of things. But yeah, he really needs to be careful, because we know Chonburi FC are just one goal away, and I'm pretty sure the veteran is going to push on and on and on to get the goal that he wants. Again, we see the ball is with the likes of Chonburi FC, who is running aggressively, and that is not how you should be doing it again. Maybe we might see Indra Sugandi can take an advantage from here. Here is Indra Sugandi, loses the ball again, and here comes Chonburi FC. Akanichi trying on the right side this time. You see most of his goals came from the middle, and he might not going to get through again, and this is going to be a big chance. I was wondering why the defender or the attacker was running forward to get the ball, but here is Indra Sugandi. He skied it somehow. Another big chance, gone in the air just like that, and that should be going in, the Cypher. That angle, I'm not sure why he rushed it, and boy, that is just going to be a goal kick in the end.
And what's even more worrying me, Matt, is the defensive line just now was almost broken, because we see it was a 3 versus 3 in the attack. Oh, a mistake by Akanichi. The pass was a little bit too quick. However, able to pick up the loose ball. That's with 4 minutes of extra time given by the referee. This is it. This is crunch time. This is the time where it all counts, where it all matters, where all of your experience come into fruition, come into being. A push and a pull. Now, Indra Sugandi clears the ball outfield with only 2 minutes left. I believe we might be seeing an offside by the referee. Referee said no offside. Maybe it's not offside. Tries to hit the ball. Keeper is almost what? Oh, goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. The defensive line of Team Chonburi FC literally fell asleep. Literally did not see that one coming. A final goal on the final extra time, the final second. It's closed the book, closed the shop. We know who will be in the first place for Group A, Group Alpha, man.
Yeah, it seems like that's the goal that seals the deal, and Persib Bandung seems like the team that is going to get what they want. And there you go, Indra Sugandi, yet again showing himself why he's the top man, which I like to repeat again. And that goal basically puts a great example why he is here and why he wants to take over and wants to challenge himself all he can. And there you go, Decipher. 4-2, Persib Bandung